Wait a minute. You on? Yeah, we on.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Sorry about that, Israel. We came to a little quick. Like, y'all ready, brother? Yeah. Hey, phones on silent. Shalom, honor to the Most High and Second. How shall we are the Battle Axes coming into with another Monday night class, a Monday night dine-in where we don't dine with the swine. We give our praise, honor, and glory to our Maker for giving us the allowance to be amongst the living today. Hopefully this word go out to the four corners of the earth and they may wake up at least those that have an ear to hear this word. For we know the word of God will not go out void. So we thank the Most High for giving us this opportunity to speak His truth, to speak His word to the nation of Israel. I hope brothers and sisters have an ear to hear tonight and get some precepts in our hearts and in our minds to beat that spirit versus flesh battle. We know that flesh is very weak, but that spirit, we're trying to grow that spirit. Like we said, we give a shout out to all the brothers around the four corners of the earth pushing the truth and sincerity, man, the truth, man. For sisters that's being submissive, humbling themselves, being keepers at home, discreet, modest dresses. That's what the word of Israel need to see, man. Brothers girding up their loins, sisters girding up their skirts, man. So with that, we say shalom on that, man. And tonight's class will be but by blood. But by blood. For tonight's class, we're going to go into a little of accepting God's judgment. We got to accept what He's going to give us, man. And He tells us in His word exactly what He's going to do. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, on both aspects, on both sides of the heathens, as well as the wicked people of our own nation. You're going to have to pay by blood, man. That song, that worldly song, get it back in blood. The Most High is going to get it back in blood, man. I promise you. He's going to get it back in blood all the time. So we got to make sure that we understand that this is by blood what's going to happen to the other nations as well as those that are wicked of our own nation, man. Those coons out there, man, you know what I'm saying? Cooning for the so-called white man, man. And the heathens of the other nations, man, they're going to get it by the blood, man. By the blood that they shed. So like we said, tonight's class, but by blood, first precept we'll go to is 1 Peter 4 and 17. Yes. Well, first of all, I go to 1 Peter 3 and 17. Let's go 3 and 17 first. Let's go and start it out like that.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
For it is better if the will of God be so.
The will of God. We always pray that the will of God be done, man. It will be better if the will of God be so that what?
That ye suffer for well-doing.
You rather suffer for well-doing than what?
Than for evil-doing.
Than for evil-doing, man. You would rather want to suffer in this world, in this wicked kingdom, for well-doing, which is well-pleasing. What is well? Well is that was doing the will of the Father. You would rather suffer for doing good than for doing evil, man. And we're going to get some scriptures and show you why. Because those that do evil, He's going to get that evil back in blood one way or another. So you would want to suffer for well-doing of the Father's will than of evil doing. Read that one more time.
Verse 17 from the top. For it is better if the will of God be so, that ye suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing.
You want to suffer for well-doing better more than evil-doing, right? Go ahead and read 18.
Verse 18. For Christ also had once suffered for sin.
Well, even our King Christ, He suffered for sin, man. Right? Read on.
The just for the unjust.
The what?
The just for the unjust.
The just for the unjust. See, Christ suffered what? For well-doing, man. Right? The just one for us that are unjust, man. He suffered and took on our sins, man. He became the ultimate sacrifice for the nation of Israel, man. The just took on the sacrifice of the unjust, man, or the sins and iniquity of the unjust. Read on.
That He might bring us to God.
That He what?
That He might bring us to God.
And that was the whole purpose of this thing, man. The just suffered for the unjust so that He can bring us closer to the Father, man. Right? Read on.
Being put to death in the flesh.
Read that again.
Being put to death in the flesh.
See, when you suffer for well-doing rather than evil-doing, You'll suffer the flesh, but what?
But quickened by the Spirit.
But you quicken your spirit, man. Right? You'll suffer in the flesh. These earthly bodies, these fleshly bodies, you'll suffer in that thing. But your spirit will stronger, grow and grow and grow, man. Right? Like Moses did, like Christ did. These 40 days and 40 nights, they fasted and went up to the mountain, went up to Mount Sinai. They was quickening their spirits, man. So like we said, you would rather be punished for well-doing than for not doing well of the Father, man. Because Christ even got punished for well-doing, man. Right? He showed us the example, man. But it was flesh that took the hit, not the spirit. It was only the flesh. So we know Matthew 10 and 28 lets us know that you want to fear him that kills the body and the spirit. You don't just want to fear somebody because they got a gun. That might hit your flesh. That might even kill you, but it won't kill your spirit, man. The Most High God is the only one that can kill your spirit, man. So you would rather suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing, man. And we're going to give you some precepts to show you why. Jump over to 1 Peter 4 and 17.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17.
Bring it out.
For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
Where will judgment begin at?
Begin at the house of God.
See, like I said, tonight we're going on two folds. We're going into the judgment of the heathen, the other nations, but we also going into the judgment of our own people, man. Right? We better get this thing right. Read on.
And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
So judgment gonna start, Shalaki. Judgment will start with us, man. Those that are trying to be righteous, that's where the judgment gonna first start at. And it said, if it start with us, then how is it gonna be for them that don't obey the gospel? Read 18.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved.
Read that again.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved.
The righteous are gonna be scarcely saved, man. Go barely make it, man. Scarcely, barely. No, it's called. They love saying that barely. Just barely got it. Barely, you're gonna barely. The righteous will barely get into the kingdom, man, and be saved. If the righteous barely be saved or scarcely be saved, what?
Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear, man? No chance, man. The Most High is going to get that back in blood, man. And you go out to pay with our blood. You can't pay. When this time comes, remember, what is this time? When the time is coming, that judgment, this is what? Judgment day, right? This is judgment day. When that time comes, ain't no more repentance of sins. Ain't no more Father forgiveness. It's on and popping now. It's butter on popcorn right now. You best believe it. Ain't no chance of repentance now. You had your chance. So now the Most High said, well, only way you can get this back to me is by blood now. And we're going to get into that, man. Go to Psalms 37 and we'll start at like 28. 37 and 28. We'll start at 28.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 28.
Bring it out.
For the Lord loveth judgment.
Read that again.
For the Lord loveth judgment.
And it said the Lord, our Father, our Maker, Creator, He loves judgment, man. Right? So if He loves judgment, we ought to love that thing too. He loves judgment. Read on.
And forsaketh not his saints.
And He don't forsake His saints, man. So like we said, if you're doing, you want to suffer for well doing, because that's His fleshly suffering. But His saints that don't want to do the will of the Father, you go get it by blood. Read on.
They are preserved forever.
For how long?
Forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
Read that again.
But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off, man. The seed of the wicked shall be cut off, man. Ain't no way around it. He loves judgment. But you're going to get the judgment that the Most High God got for you, right? If you're doing righteous, you're going to get righteous judgment. If you're not, you're going to get the judgment of the wicked. Man, read out.
The righteous shall inherit the land.
Read that again.
The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever.
For how long?
Forever.
So this is an everyday battle that we're fighting so that we can judge and possess the land forever, man. This is everlasting life. We're doing this every day for everlasting life. Read on.
The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom.
What does a righteous man speak?
Speaketh wisdom.
A righteous man gonna speak wisdom out of his mouth. He's gonna speak laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
And his tongue talketh of judgment.
And his tongue talketh of what?
Of judgment.
And that's what we out there doing. When we tell brothers they way, man, look, we're gonna give you the judgment of the Father because we are the ambassadors for Christ. For the Most High God, we gonna speak to you and give you the judgment that the Father told us that He gonna give us. That's what we doing, man. People love to say you can't judge me. Well, we are the judges, man. Before you get that judgment, that judgment day judgment, you would rather the prophets give you the judgment right now so that you can change your ways, man. Right? Read on.
The law of his God is in his heart.
The law of whose God?
The law of his God is in his heart.
Possession. The law of his God, man. The law should always be in our heart and our mouth, man. Read on.
None of his steps shall slide.
And when you do have that, then you won't slide to the left or teeter off to the right. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
The wicked watcheth the righteous.
What? Hold on, read that again.
The wicked watcheth the righteous.
What are the wicked doing to us?
Watcheth the righteous.
They looking at us, man. We are the salt of the earth, man. The wicked looking at you all day. Let me tell you, they looking at you to mess up. They looking at you to lead them. Sometimes they ain't gonna give you up. They ain't gonna tell you that you leading them. But you leading by example, they see that thing. They see that thing, man. Right? They looking at you, man. The wicked looking at you for two reasons. Either they actually want to try to change, or they trying to see if you gonna slip up. Your family members, they waiting on you to come back to them and say, yeah, man, I ain't doing that truth no more, man. I ain't wearing no fringes no more. They looking for you. They waiting on you to slip up out of this truth, man. Yeah, man, no, I can't do that no more. I told you it was because they waiting. The wicked is always watching the righteous, man. Read on.
And seeking to slay him.
But what do?
And seeking to slay him.
But they trying to get you out of this game, man. The wicked looking at you to try to slay you, man. That's why the Most High said they're going to get what they deserve. And it's going to be by that blood. Read on.
The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged.
He won't leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Read on.
Wait on the Lord.
Do what?
Wait on the Lord. And keep his way.
Read on.
And he shall exalt thee to inherit the land.
Read on.
When the wicked are cut off.
When the wicked are what?
When the wicked are cut off.
When the wicked are cut off what?
Thou shalt see it.
Thou shalt see it, man. See, the Most High God going to have to weed out all these wicked Negroes of our nation, and they're going to have to weed out these wicked heathens of the other nations, man. He said, when the wicked are cut off, then you will see what? That prospering. Then you will see that peace, right? People want to take Esau and other nations with us to the kingdom. We'll never see peace. We'll never prosper. We'll never see what we deserve because the wicked always looking to what? Slay you. So he going to have to cut off these wicked coon Negroes of Israel, and he going to have to cut off these wicked heathens, our enemies, man. We got to do that first. Then we're going to be ready to go to the kingdom, man. We can't go to the kingdom with all this baggage on us, man. Yeah, the other nations are the reason why we doing what we doing. When we out here killing each other over money, over street corners, over colors, that's because the other nations instilled that in us, man. That wasn't us. We never did that. Coming out of Egypt, man, fleeing Israel, we was never that kind of people. Oh, well, we was beefing over people because they had longer fringes on. No, we wasn't that kind of people. You never seen any accounts of that, man. But you always seen accounts of what? Wicked people looking at righteous people and hating them for that thing, man. Wicked people hate you for being righteous, man. And we're going to go through a prescription. You know, we always got to go through Saul and David, man. The wicked will always hate you for trying to do right, man. And that's why church folk love to say, you can't keep no law. They don't want you to keep the law. Then they'll say you better than me. You damn right. Whoever keeping the laws of the Most High God, they are better. Because that's what makes us better, man. Right? We don't want to be better than you. We want to be the same. But if you don't want to keep the law and we do, then guess what? The law makes us better. So when you ask that question out there on the street corners, what you think you better than me? Let's go to the scripture. Let's go to Deuteronomy 7:6. Let's go to Deuteronomy 4 and 5 and 6 and show you that the laws is the only thing that make us greater than any other nation. So when you're not keeping the laws, you're the same as another nation. So yes, he made us the greatest nation. But when you're not keeping the laws, then you're not a great people. People love to say they gods. Negro, you ain't even no lowercase God if you're not keeping the laws. The only way you keep being a lowercase God is if you're keeping the law. You can't even say you're a God. You're not unlocking that. Read on.
I have seen the wicked in great power.
I have what?
I have seen the wicked in great power.
Guess what? Throughout our whole lifespan, we have seen the wicked in great power. Egypt, the wicked was in great power. Assyrian, the wicked were in great power. Right? Babylon, Persia, Mede, Greece, Rome, every empire that enslaved us, they showed that they were the wicked were in power. Our whole lifespan, that's what it was. We have seen the wicked in power, in great power, right? And what?
And spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Spreading himself like a green bay tree. That's all they did. That wickedness, it got on us. And it got greater and greater. It was like, what you call it, gangrene. Where it keep on growing and it keep on growing. Like cancer. It'll touch your liver, then it'll go to your kidneys, then it'll go to your heart, then it'll go to your throat, then it'll go, and it's just a cancerous. That's what the wicked people do. They are cancerous, man. Read on.
Yet he passed away.
Well, what?
Yet he passed away.
But we done seen every one of those wicked Negroes pass away, huh? Pharaoh, what did he do? He sooner or later had to give up the ghost, right? Assyria, they sooner or later had to give up the ghost, right? Babylonian, Egypt, Nebuchadnezzar, they had to give up the ghost sooner or later, man. Right? And it's the same thing America gonna do, man. The same thing. Alexander the Freak, they had to give it up sooner or later, man. Joe Biden and Camilla and them, Donald Trump and them, they gonna have to give it up, man. The Most High go take it from them, man, just like he's always done, man. But this time it's gonna be the last time we got to do it. We're getting these wicked Negroes up out of here, and we're gonna get them out of here. The Most High said we're gonna get them out of here by blood. Read up.
And lo, he was not. Yea, I saw him, but he could not be found.
And guess what? We was looking for him because as a nation of people, boy, just like we were in Egypt and the Most High brought us out of Egypt, right? And took us in the wilderness. What did we want to do? What was our wicked people saying we wanted to do? We wanted to go back to Egypt. We was looking for him. Yeah, where Egypt at? At least we was eating good. We wanted to go back. Shalom. At least we saw them. He said we saw them, but we couldn't find them. Yeah, they gone. Now it's time for the Syrian now. And then just when you ready to go back to Syria, guess what? They gone. Now it's Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar now. And just when you was waiting on, this when you got good, and Nebuchadnezzar and their kingdom, guess what? Oh yeah, they gone now. Persia Mede time now. And just like now, y'all ready and willing and loving America. Can't wait to give. You loving America, but guess what? The Most High is going to be gone in a minute. You better love the will of the Father, man. Read on.
Mark the perfect man.
What should we do?
Mark the perfect man. And behold the upright.
So we got to start looking at our forefathers, man. Those are the righteous, and we got to mark them, man. Those are the ones that we want to take heed from. Those are the ones that we want to build our lives around, man. Read on.
For the end of that man is peace.
Read that again.
For the end of that man is peace.
Man, we need to start looking at these brothers, man. Job, David, Idris, man. The end of them brothers is peace, man. The will keeping the will of the Father, that's gonna be peace. We can't have peace with the wicked with us, man. We can't. Because like I said, they're cancerous. And just because they say, yeah, man, we're gonna do what y'all say, sooner or later they lie. What do? War is always in their heart, man. Read this last one, 3rd day.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Read that again.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
But the transgressors, the wicked of the other nations, the heathen, and the wicked of our own nation, they go all get it. They go get the same thing. You Negroes want to keep being coons, or keep doing what you want to do, the wicked are going to get it together, man. All of them. The transgressors shall be destroyed together. The same way. By blood. Read on.
The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
And the end of that wicked shall be cut off, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting on that wicked to be cut off, man. Let's go to Proverbs 6 and 16. Look at the song. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a great precept. Go ahead and go on hand.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16.
Bring it out.
These 6 things doth the Lord hate.
These 6 things do the Lord hate. We all know this precept. People love to say God don't hate. Proverbs 6:16 say, that's a lie. He's showing you 6 things he don't like right here. And 7 one is abomination. Read out.
Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Unto who?
Unto him.
Unto him. So that lets you know you ain't nowhere around it. Unto him. He hates these things. Unto him. Read out.
A proud look.
Uh-huh.
A lying tongue.
And what?
And hands that shed innocent blood.
And hands that shed innocent blood. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight, man. Hands that shed innocent blood, man. The Most High God said that is one of the 6 things that he hates, man. Hands that shed innocent blood. Whose hands are those? Esau is one of our own people. Well, we got it from Esau. We got it from those wicked nations, man. Hands that shed innocent blood, right? Let's get a well-known precept, man. Let's go to Zechariah 11:5. So the Father rebuke this fly, man. Get your butt on, man.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5.
Bring it up.
Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay them? Whose possession are we in right now? We're in this kingdom's possession. If you want to die, you got to go to the so-called white man, get a death certificate. Trust me, I know. My mother passed away to go get a death certificate. If you want to get out of this country and go to another country for a little time, you got to go get a passport from the so-called white man. And if you don't, they're going to bring you back in chains. You are their possession. But whose possession slayed them and what?
And hold themselves not guilty.
And hold themselves not guilty, man. Those that shed that innocent blood, man. They shed innocent blood, and then they don't even get in trouble for shedding innocent blood, man. Every serial mass murderer of the other nation heathens have been took to jail. They've been, what's the key word? They've been apprehended. Burger King, want something to eat? They've been apprehended. An Israelite will lose his life on a routine traffic stop, man. They shed innocent blood, but then when they shed it, they don't even get acquitted. They get acquitted for these things, man. We don't have no proof of wrongdoing. You're damn lie. That man was sitting in his home eating ice cream in his own house. Oh, when she went to jail, man, she finna get out of jail right now. 2-3 years in jail for killing an innocent man, man. That ain't enough, man. That's why we said tonight's class is gonna be by blood. Man, we want blood. We don't want that mess. We don't even want no reparation. We don't want no 40 acres. We don't want none of that. We want it by blood. You got to get that thing back, man, how you got it, man. And that's thus said the Lord, man. That's thus said the Maker, man. So they shoot at the innocent. Let's go to Psalm 10 and 8. They shoot at the innocent, man. They slay us because we're in their possession. They get acquitted, and then they shed the innocent blood and then get acquitted for doing it, man. But the Most High said that he gonna get that thing back in blood, man. You go out to pay for that. They think they're getting away right now. They sins reaching the heavens, man. It's already up there. It's almost time. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
What do we do?
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
That sounds like the police. They sit in the lurking places of the villages, man. Yeah, I got rolled the other day coming to class. Oh, they sitting in the lurking place, waiting to roll somebody. That somebody was me. Was I speeding? Yeah, I was speeding. Yeah, I was. But still, what about my brothers and sisters that don't be speeding? What about my brothers and sisters that don't be doing nothing wrong, man? Just because they what? Look so-called suspicious. Or just because they're driving while being a Hebrew, man. What about that? Yeah, I take mine. I was speaking, I was. But what about my brothers and sisters that don't, man? They sit in the lurking places, man. Read that again.
He sitting in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places.
In the what?
In the secret places.
In the secret place. They ducked off. Waiting on you to mess up. Or just waiting on you to pass by being a Hebrew. Read on.
Doth he murder the innocent?
What he do?
Doth he murder the innocent?
But they murder the innocent, man. They murder the innocent, man. Read on.
His eyes are privately set against the poor.
His eyes are privily set at the who?
Against the poor.
His eyes are privily set against the poor. Esau ride by going 40 and a 30 and a 35. Oh no, he good. But you let Jake ride by going 40 and a 35. Yeah, you went 5 miles over the speed limit. Come on, let me holler at you. He waiting on the poor. They prey on the poor, man. Just think about it. What's the best fight? If you fight somebody, what's the fight you want? The easiest fight. We don't have no might. That's the easiest fight for the Edomites, for the heathen, man. It's us. We can't do nothing about it. We don't got nobody in position to call. Hey, man, say, give my uncle work at the sergeant station, man. No, we don't got that. The best fight is the easiest fight, man. I know it was for me. When you go into a fight knowing you finna win, oh, man, that's a blessing. You finna shine. I'm talking about you shining. You know you got this one. You don't want to be overconfident, but you know that I know that this Negro can't do nothing to me. They wait on the poor, man, the innocent, man. We are that poor and that innocent, man. You read down from Isaiah 61:1 to show you that we are that poor. Right? Read on.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
He lied and wait secretly as a lion. They ready to pounce on us, man. But they go, that's all right, because they go out to give account for that. Read on.
He lied in wait to catch the poor.
He lied and wait to catch who?
To catch the poor.
To catch the poor. They don't want to pull over David, Tanner. They don't want to pull over Tanner. Tanner is what? Tanner got all his stuff right. Tanner has an ID. Tanner has insurance. Tanner has a life insurance policy. So I read something, I seen something the other day. They said if Israelites or Jakes or Hebrews, call my people, if we had more life insurances, it'd be less deaths by the police on us. Because when you have a life insurance and you die, what does that life insurance company do? Well, what do? They go and really search out how you died. Oh, you got clauses in your life insurance. Okay, you can't commit suicide within the first 3 or 4 or 5 years of your life insurance. They won't pay that out. If you have like disease or something like that, they're going to actually get to the bottom of your death, because if it's a rightful death to them, they got to pay you that life insurance money, right? But if it's not, they don't got to pay you nothing. And I'm talking about these are $50,000, $100,000, $1 million bonds and things that they have set up. So they're going to actually go and look it out and look up with it. So just think if Jake got pulled over and police killed Jake, and Jake got a $100,000 life insurance policy, which will get him $1 million. That life insurance company gonna actually look out and see what happened. See, they're gonna have to get to the bottom of it. Because now this is $1 million policy that we gotta pay out. We don't give a damn that, because Esau don't give a damn about Esau if it's about money. If it's about money, they don't give a damn. Now we gotta go look this out, because before we pay this $1 million policy, we're gonna see what the hell happened. I thought about that, I said, man, that is true, man. But we don't have the means necessary to do that. Yeah, we barely can pay our own damn bills, much less a whole nother bill to add on, $100, $70 each and every month for a life insurance policy. We ain't got that. Yeah, we can't even pay for our own funerals when families die, man. Go through cremations and things. But they wait on us because the poor is who they know that they're capable of shedding their innocent blood on. Read on.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
When he draweth him into a net, but it's always a devised plan. See, they wake up early devising plans to keep us down. Yes, please. To keep us on the bottom, man. It's a trap. But it's all right. Because they think they ain't got a trap. They're going to go to the Most High, going to have a big trap for them. Right? Read on.
He crouched and humbled himself.
What do he do?
He crouched and humbled himself.
See, this is why the other nations cannot go to the kingdom with us. Because they're going to crouch and humble themselves and act like, oh, yeah, we're going to do what you say do. But then sooner or later, their wickedness going to come back out of them. Right? Boy, I wish I could find that precept out here. But we're going to get it. Remember that. They're going to always lie and play and pretend like, oh, yeah, it's fine. We're going to do what you say do. They humble themselves. But it never ends up that way. It never ends up that way. Read on.
That the poor may fall by his strong.
That the rich.
That the poor may fall by his strong.
Remember, they always doing this to the poor, man. This is the poor who they always doing this to, right? Go to we good on that. Go to Psalms 106 and 33. But this show you that they lurking for innocent blood, man. But they got to pay that back, man. You could have read all the way down, boy. Psalm 106, starting at verse 33.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 33.
Bring it out.
Because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips.
They provoked his spirit, man. This is our people provoking the spirit of the Most High God, man. Read on.
They did not destroy the nation.
They did not do what?
They did not destroy the nation.
Read on.
Concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Who did not destroy the nation that the Lord told him to? Saul. He told Saul to kill their ass off, but he did not do it. We could have been without Esau in this world, man. But because Saul wanted to keep it going, he said they did not destroy the nation concerning whom the Lord commanded them. He commanded Saul to kill their children, the animal, everything, man, their livestock, their kings, and everything. Don't take nothing from them. Read on.
But were mingled among the heathen and learned their work.
But what did we do?
Learned their work.
We were mingled among these heathens, and that's why we have learned their works. That's why we have learned their works, man, right? Hold that precept, go to Genesis, man. Show you their works that we learned, man. Y'all already know. Chapter 4. Go there, well, I think 10, we can go and get to it. Well, now, we got to go a little earlier. I want to get to the point. Go on and go. Start at 8.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel.
So this is going to Cain and Abel, right? Read on.
His brother.
And Cain talked to Abel, his brother. Read on.
And it came to pass when they were in the field
that what?
That Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him.
So, like we said, he was mad at his brother. This is the spirit of who? Esau. Right? This is that spirit, man, that's been in the world throughout the time from Genesis 25, man. Jacob and Esau. This is that spirit that was on Cain, that he killed his brother, man. He slew his own brother, man, because he was jealous of him, man. Because he gave good titles, and his brother gave what? Half-ass titles, right? But that's the spirit. We've learned those traits from our wicked counterparts, man. These are the traits that we've learned. That's why when you pull it up to today, we're killing our own brothers in these streets, man. We're killing our own people. We're killing people out of our own army, man. We have inherited these traits from the heathen, man. The same trait that Cain did and slew his brother, that wasn't us. That wasn't in our repertoire. But we learned that throughout the history, man. Throughout being mingled with these heathen. That's why we say they can now make it to the kingdom. Go back, man. I just want to touch that right quick. That is what that read 435 again.
Verse 35. Well, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 35.
Because when you get on down to Genesis chapter 6, what does the Lord do? He floods the earth because of the wickedness that's been compelled in this nation, right? In this world. So that shows you that the Most High, he had to do that, and he's going to do it again. Only this time we're going to have them nukes do it, man. Like we said, nuke. He flooded the world because of the wickedness that transpired back then. And guess what? He's going to have to do the same thing today because that wickedness is still on us, man. The cry of our brothers is going up, man. Every time one of our brothers get killed in the streets, man. You don't think the Most High pissed off about that, man? That's your brother. That's your sister. He's going to have to do the same thing, but because we mingle among the heathen and learn their works, that's what we get out of it. That's why he's going to have to destroy them, man. It's going to be by blood. Read that again.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 35.
Bring it out.
But we're mingled among the heathen.
Because we didn't kill the heathen, now we mingled among them and what?
And learned their works.
And learned their works. Today, killing over corners, over street corners. Killing over drugs, man. Killing over colors, shoes, cars. Those are the works of the heathen, man. That wasn't our works. We weren't doing that back in the kingdom. We weren't killing a Negro because he had a better donkey or ass than us. Oh, man, your ass weighed 45 pounds more than I'm a slave. No, we wasn't on that. These are the works of the heathen nation, man. And as long as we stay around them, we're never going to get to that peace, man. Read on.
Verse 36. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them.
So not only did we mingle with the heathen, but we also went and served their idols. Which is what? What's the biggest idol that we serve today of the heathen nation? What'd you say? Sebo, what's the next one?
The holidays.
Money. That's really the first one, I'm telling you. Because overall, I'm gonna say, well, Jacob be like, man, forget Christianity, I gotta go get this money. I gotta go get this bag. Now, I ain't go to church and I had to hit the block. But that's right up there too. They neck and neck, man. You're right. I don't know if it's Christianity or if it's money, but they neck and neck, man. Not only did we indulge in their works and mingle with them, but now we start serving their idols. See, the Most High told us, it ain't money that's the root of evil, but it's the what? The love of the money that makes it the root of all evil, man. Read on.
Yeah, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto them.
And to who?
Unto them.
And we doing that today. We're sacrificing our sons and our daughters, man. When these women got these 3, 4, 5-year-old girls out here, man, dressed like grown women in tights and short dresses with makeup and stuff on, you're sacrificing them children to the devil. You giving her a path to hold them, whore them. Straight whore. She's going to learn. She's learning how to become a whore. That's just point blank, period. And she's seeing it from you. When you out here and you on the block, you got your 4, 5, 6-year-old sons on the block with you all night, and they see you hustling, they see you carrying guns and wearing the same color, they're going to eventually do the same thing, right? That's what we're doing, man. We sacrificing our own children to these devils, man. And then, like you said, then we want to go and do all that on the block, but then Sunday morning you want to get up and take them to that damn church. And now they sacrificing themselves to damn Seba. We all the way around wrong, man. You get that? We all the way around wrong, man. All the way. We're doing wickedness in this kingdom, and then we go to these church houses, and now we're serving the wrong Lord, man. Right? They sacrifice their sons and daughters to the devils. Read 38, man.
Verse 38. And shed innocent blood.
What kind of blood did they shed?
Innocent blood.
And they shed innocent blood. Like you said, we're going to have to accept the Most High God's judgment on this, man. On our own people, too. When Lil Pookie and Lil Ray Ray get shot, y'all crying for, no, Lord, why he had to go? Because he was wicked. That Negro was out here sticking up everybody. He was a stick-up artist. Ain't no telling how many people's lives he done took, man. But now he get his life taken. Oh, Lord, why he had to go? You got to accept that. Most High said, I'm going to get it back in blood. Every time you see, man, I used to didn't like watching First 48, and I really still don't. But I watch it because it gives me an aspect on our people. But you've seen so many First 48 episodes where a dude that killed somebody or on trial, or they trying to look for him as being a murderer for this trial. 3, 4 weeks later, guess what? He gone. He got shot down. The Lord go get it back in blood some kind of way, man. Oh, you thought you made it? No. The Most High God's I'm gonna get that back in blood, man. You gotta accept that. Not by what? Not by you praying or asking for forgiveness. It's too late now. Now I need that blood. The innocent blood that they shed, man. When you out here robbing innocent people, man, that's working hard for their money, man. Jake's out here working hard, going to work each and every day for their money, and you want to rob them. I ain't gonna lie, like I tell them, go rob Esau. That'll make me feel a little better. It ain't right, and I'm not saying that's the will of the Father, but I'm giving you what I think. That's real. I say that. I promise. That is me. I'm not saying it's right, but you want to call yourself a real this and a real. Go knock out. Now you ain't gonna touch them though. You a little nice little boy to Esau. But as soon as your brother come around and he got a little too much because he working hard, you want to go take it from him because he working hard. It's all right. The Most High, he gonna get it in blood. Read 38 again.
Verse 38 from the top. And shed innocent blood.
Read on.
Even the blood of their sons. And of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. And the land was polluted with blood.
And the land was polluted with blood. You're sacrificing to idols. You shed innocent blood. Now the whole land is polluted by this blood. It's like today. This whole world is polluted by the blood that's being shed in it, man. You hear the damn sirens right now. 9 times out of 10, they going to what? A shooting? Some kind of murder? Right. This world is polluted with this blood, man. So the Most High God go out to clear all this blood out. But the only way he go clear all this blood out is by the blood, man. Right? Let's go to Joel 3:19, man. Who got Joel? You do. The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 19. Man.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation.
Egypt shall be a desolation, man. Read on.
Edom shall be a desolate wilderness.
Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. Edom, we're going to have to get, what is Egypt? Bondage. He's going to have to get rid of that, man. Egypt. We're going into the Egyptians now, these wicked Africans and Canaanites, man. Ham. But it's also showing you that bondage. He got to get rid of that. And Edom. Who was Edom? Esau, Mount Seir, right? Read that again.
Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. He
got to do away with them, man. He's gonna have to do away with these other nations, man, because they are giving us their wickedness. Their wickedness is trickling down on us, man. That innocent blood that they were shedding and they were doing, now they're trickling down on us, and now we out here shedding innocent blood on our own people. He's going to have to make them desolate. We know.
For the violence against the children of Judah.
For the violence against who?
Against the children of Judah.
For the violence against us, man. We know.
Because they have shed innocent blood in their name.
What did they do?
Because they have shed innocent blood in their name.
They have shed innocent blood, man. I said we were going to talk about that all night tonight. What kind of blood are they shedding? Innocent blood, man. Innocent, man. We ain't did none of these people, man. Only thing we did was accepted our role as being Hebrew Israelites and coming back to these laws, man. Only thing we did was walk the streets being a Jake, man. That's it. We ain't did none of these people to hate us, man. They ain't mad at us. Who they mad at? They mad at our God, man. But they shed innocent blood. So when the Most High say that we go kick them little babies against the pricks and the stone, damn it, that's what we're going to do. We have to. You got to accept that, man. And it's going to only be by blood, man. Now go to Numbers 35 and 33.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Don't pollute the land wherein ye are, man. We've already polluted it, though. Read on.
For the blood it defiled the land. and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
It said the blood defileth the land, man. This blood, this innocent blood that they've shed it has defiled the land because now it has trickled down on our own people, and we're doing the same thing. You see the account of Cain and Abel, man. And this is the same thing today, man. It's Cain and Abel all over again, man. Brother against brother, man. Household against household, man. Read 33 again, man.
Verse 33 from the top. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for the blood it defiled the land.
It defiled the land, read on.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
It cannot be cleansed by that blood that has been shed. You can't cleanse the land by that innocent blood. That innocent blood ain't gonna cleanse it, right? You can't cleanse that weak, that dirty with innocent blood. You can't. But what?
But by the blood of him that shed it.
But by the blood of him that shed it. But by the blood, man. Ain't no, forgive Esau now. To hell with that. The Most High God ain't forgiving them. We ain't either, man. You cannot cleanse the land with this innocent blood that the other nations have scattered in this land. The only way this land is gonna be cleansed is by that blood that shed it, man. Amalek will get y'all ass blood. Esau, blood, man. Canaanites, Africans, blood, man. The Most High gonna get that in blood, man. You can't shed about the blood that y'all done shed. That's already done. That's not a just God. A just God said, well, as they did to you, well, we're going to do it right back to them, man. It can't be shed by the innocent blood, but by the blood of them that shed it, man. That's the only way this thing going to go back, man. That's the only way it's going to work, man. Nahum 3:1, man.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe to the bloody city.
Woe to this what city?
Woe to the bloody city.
Because this city is full of blood, man. Woe, destruction to this city, man. Destruction to Babylon, man. Destruction to America, man. It's full of blood, man. Full of innocent blood. And the only way that we're going to destroy the city is by the blood of them that shed it. So you damn right, this hole is going down. Sloppy, man. It's going down, man. We're going to burn this thing to the ground. All praise to the Most High God, man. But you just hope that you don't be in there. You just hope that you keep them laws and you don't get burnt down with this wicked kingdom, man. Woe to that bloody city, man. Read on.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
It ain't full of nothing but lies and robbery, man. The Edomites, the heathen nations, they taught us nothing but lies and robbery, man. Jake out here robbing the mess out of each other, man. Jake out here lying like a mud to each other, man. If we start doing that, but we'll be a way better nation. Like we said, you keep Leviticus 19 and 17, that'll kill black on black crime. Yeah, just go to Leviticus on a Jake. 19 and 15. You can't lie one to another. Damn, I gotta tell them the truth. Well, you know, I was gonna come and rob you tonight, man. But I said no. Appreciate it, bro. You can't lie, deal falsely one toward another, man. Leviticus 19 and 17. You want to hate that, brother? Brother, damn, I was really hating on you, but I know that I can't hate you now, man. I can't bear a grudge and keep on hating you. We'll kill this thing overnight. Woe to the bloody city that's full of lies and robbery, man. That's all the city is about. Read on.
The prey departed not.
Read that again.
The prey departed not.
We can't get up out of here. We ought to pray. We can't get up out of here. Only way we're going to get up out of here is what? My Shaki Howard shot, man. The Most High send his son back, man. That's the only way we getting up out of here. We can't depart from this thing. Like I said, if you don't go get you no damn what's his name? Passport, you can't go nowhere. Well, you want to go to Oklahoma? Huh? You want to go to Nebraska or somewhere? What? You want to go to South Dakota, North Dakota, Illinois, Indiana? That's fine. You ain't leaving these parameters, though. You want to go to Canada? Old Canada, huh? Old Canada. They get you a passport. You want to go overseas? You want to go to the Bahamas? You want to go to the Caribbean, huh? Go get your ass a passport and bring your ass back. Or we going to come what? Get you. We can't get up out of this thing until the Most High send Christ back. Woe to this bloody city. Jump over to Habakkuk, man, 2 and 12. I got the new one like that. Yeah.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Read that again.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
If y'all don't know what woe means, that means destruction. Destruction to him that builded a town by blood. This town has been built by nothing but blood, man. And not only blood, but innocent blood, man. So it said destruction to them, man. Read on.
And establish a city by iniquity.
And establish a city by iniquity or sin. The only way you rule in the city because in this town or in this kingdom is because of wickedness. That's the heathen. But watch what our own nations do, man. Go to Isaiah 59 and 4, man. They're going to get the same thing. It said, woe to them that establish the city by blood, man, or iniquity, man. Our own people going to get it too, though. 59 and 4, Isaiah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 4.
Bring it out.
None call it for justice.
Read that again.
None call it for justice.
Ain't nobody out here calling for justice, man. Ain't nobody calling for justice. They talking about Black Lives Matter and injustice. They marching, but they ain't doing the proper necessities it takes to call for justice. How are we calling for justice right now? By keeping these laws, man. They're not calling for justice by saying we want justice, we want peace. No justice, no peace. F the damn police. That's what they say. That ain't doing nothing. That's not calling for justice. When you out here keeping your God's laws, getting back into the realm of who you are, that's how you call for justice, man. Ain't nobody out here calling for justice but the Israelites. Read on.
Nor any pleaded for truth.
They ain't calling for truth what they want. They want lies. Ain't nobody ready for no truth out here. That's a cold-blooded saying, man. You want the truth, you can't handle the truth, man. They can't. Read on.
They trust in vanity.
They trust in what?
They trust in vanity.
They trust in lies, man. What else?
They speak lies.
And what?
And speak lies.
They trust in lies and they speak lies. They trust in these pastors that are none but vain. They trusting in T.D. Snakes. They trusting in Joe Osteen. They trusting in Creflo Dollar, holler, make them holler for $1. They trusting in Jimmy Swagger. But they really trusting in lies, man. Read on.
They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
What are they doing?
They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
This is our own people. They don't understand that they're conceiving to mischief and they're bringing forth iniquity, man. Every time you tell somebody else that God loves everybody, you are conceiving to mischief. Because that's telling the next Jake or the next so-called black man to go out there and love his enemy, man. And that's a lie. You're conceiving to mischief and bringing forth iniquity. Right? Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Their feet run to evil.
What do their feet do?
Their feet run to evil.
Their feet run to evil. What did Leviticus tell you? I gotta go get that. Read that again.
Their feet run to evil.
Uh-huh.
And they make haste to shed innocent blood.
They make haste to shed innocent blood. This is our own people. Their feet run quick to evil. Somebody fighting there with everybody at. They over there looking at the fight. Run into it. World Star. Just seen who that showed me. Damn Edomite whooping the mess out of this Jake, this sister, man. Whooping the mess out of her, man. And then a brother Jake walked right past him in the mix and don't do a damn thing. Coon. They running the mission. They running to look and see what's going on. Man, I'll pray this to the Father, man. For not putting me in them situations. Because I know I wouldn't be able to hold nothing back against the Edomite, man. I'm talking about mess around and get a murder charge how I want to do them, man. With these hands, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you. All praises to the Father for not putting me in those situations, man. And I know a lot of brothers feel the same way, man. There's a lot of Israelites, man. You always got to give praise to the Father on every aspect, man. I thank the Most High God for not putting me in a situation like that, man. If Esau would have got towed up, who I would have shined for my nation? What's to say, down the ride for my nation, down the ride for the Father. King David said his perfect hate, every punch would have been perfect hate on his butt, boy. I'm talking about for real, man. All praise to the Father for that, man. Read 7 again, man.
Verse 7 from the top. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood.
That's all they do, man.
Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not.
The way of peace they don't know. Because peace is what? Getting rid of this wickedness. Peace is getting rid of all this. Peace is getting rid of all these people that shed innocent blood. We know. Verse 8.
And there is no judgment in their goings.
And there ain't no judgment in their goings. They don't have no judgment. Don't know about it. You can't judge me. They don't want to hear no judgment. Read on.
They have made them crooked paths.
They made them what kind of paths?
Crooked paths.
No, they straight. They on the straight and narrow. Right?
Crooked paths.
They have made them crooked paths. Now read on.
Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace.
They shall not know peace, though, man. Because they going through crooked paths. They still want to be around their enemy. They still want to be around the ones that shed innocent blood. You're not going to ever get peace talking about God loves everybody. Want to hang around Esau because he's not a peaceful person. He'll crouch down and humble himself, right? Like you read in Psalm chapter 10. But at the end of the day, he's looking how to run you over. Right? Go to Psalm 25 and 19. Yeah, Psalm 25 and 19.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 25, verse 19. Consider my enemy, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred.
Man, read that again, man.
Verse 19 from the top. Consider my enemy.
King David said, consider my enemy. Is he saying consider them or to forgive them? No, he's saying remember their iniquity. Consider, King David always prayed to the Father. He always asked questions like, how long, man? Right? How long are you going to let them keep doing this to us, Father? These are questions that like Edris asked, man. Right? But King David was saying, consider my enemies. Not give them peace or give them hope, but remember, read on.
For they are many. And they hate me with cruel hatred.
Now, does that make sense for King David to say consider them and say, well, I want you to forgive them because they have cruel hatred toward me? No. He said, remember, Lord. Remember how they doing us. They shed innocent blood and they hate us with cruel hatred, man. Cruel hatred, man. They gotta go. They gotta go. He gonna get it back in blood with them, man. Right? Deuteronomy 27 and 25.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 25.
Bring it out.
Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person.
Read that again.
Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person.
Man, how many times have you heard that, man? Negroes is taking money. People putting money on people's heads, man. Yeah, I give you 5 G's, man, gonna knock this Negro off. Ain't nothing new up under the sun, y'all. Nothing new. Everything that goes on, man, these things have already happened, man. All of it. These things have already happened, man. It says, cursed is he that taketh reward to slay the innocent person. What did that brother did for you did to you, man? Nothing. You just want some money. Taking their reward. You want to be looked at as a killer. Bible says you're going to be cursed, man. Read that again.
Verse 25 for the top. Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person. And all the people shall say, amen.
All the people say amen. What should we say? Amen. All praise. Shit. Don't slay no innocent people, right? That's what it shall be, man. Go to 2nd Edges 15. Man. Start at we got to start at 14.
This is the book of 2nd Edges, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world, destruction to the world, and them that dwell therein. What's the precept for that? Woe to them that dwell that the world and that dwell in it, man. What the Bible? What did 1 John 2:15 say? Love not the world. Woe to them that's dwelling in this world, but not only dwelling in it, but love this world, man. Woe to them, man. You loving what's going on in this kingdom? Oh, I love me some America. We over here saying, God darn America, man. Woe to them, man. Read on.
For the sword and their destruction draw not.
The sword and their destruction draw nigh, man. How the Most High they gonna get it by blood, man. Their sword and their destruction is drawing nigh, man. Read on.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another. And swords in their hands.
So we already know this is going down to the Battle of Jehoshaphat. But the Most High gonna make all these other nations come together, man. They gonna fight each other. But like I said, these are the characteristics of the heathen, and these are the things that have manipulated us into doing these same things today, man. Read on.
For there should be sedition among men. And invading one another.
Invading one another. That's what they're doing right now. That's what they're doing right now. That's what Russia trying to do with the Ukraine, right? Sedition among themselves. Now they trying to invade one another. They tired of that mess. It was all fun and games at first when America was the front leader. Now Russia they're like, forget America. We got the same amount of might as them now. Why we gonna let them front run us now? Now we want to be the front runner now. See, that's what the heathens do. They can't help themselves. Just like we went into 2nd Maccabees about the day of Simon, you see that all them wicked heathens, they killed off one of another so that they can be on top, right? It was one after the other. The freak gone. Now we get Solution. Let me get lots of makers in there. After them, then they go into who was Simon into? Can't think of his name. We'll read on.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Typhon, Shalak. Then Typhon did the same thing, man. Read that again, Shalak.
Start from the top.
You can go back to the same verse.
Verse 16 from the top. For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another.
Read on.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
So they won't regard kings or princes. Read on.
In the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Read on.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Like I said, this is going on right now. I don't care about that basketball player. What's her name? Looking like a boy, Brittany Griner. I don't really give a damn that Russia got her. But she over there in Ukraine chilling. Now what Russia done got you, but you can't go into the city now. Yeah, we got you for ransom now. That's because of the father. He gonna get it back in blood. People might be like, you wrong, but now she wrong for acting like a boy. And the father gonna have judgment on that, man. That's what that is, man. Read on.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Because of their what?
Because of their pride.
Man, that's the biggest thing that these other heathen nations got on them is pride, man. That's why they can't come to the kingdom with us, man. How much pride? Too much pride, man. Read on.
Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Read.
The houses shall be destroyed. And all men shall be afraid.
And men shall be afraid. Read on.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Man, this is the same thing that's trickled down upon our nation. Our men don't have no pity for our neighbors, man. We don't have no pity for the next man. Jake don't give a damn about Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't care about Jake, man. This is the same thing that trickled down on us. That's why they gotta go. Read on.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods.
Why?
Because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
The lack of bread. That lack of bread is going to the lack of truth, man. Spiritual bread, man. Spiritual food, man. Well, we gotta tell them brothers out there, y'all don't want to feed us. Yeah, because you lacking spiritual bread. You don't see bones. Yeah, you like you 180, but that's fine. You get down to 104 or something, I'm hollering. But you lacking spiritual bread right now. Read on.
Behold, said God, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me.
He said, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, man. Just like he did in the past, just like he made every nation get down and lay down, man. He's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna make all these kings reverence the one true God, man. Even when you see in Judas 5:20, they know if their God be for them, shit, leave them alone. They got the one true God. But if they sinning, oh, we go overthrow them. We know.
Which are from the rising of the sun.
Where's the rising of the sun? The east word. China. Yeah. That side. Read on.
From the south, from the east, and Lebanon.
Labanus.
To turn themselves one against another.
Read on.
And repay the things that they have done to them.
So they go one against another, man, and that's what they're doing right now. The times is coming. We can't have them in there, but the Most High said he gonna get it back in blood some way. If I ain't gonna do it, Edomites and heathens, you gonna do it to yourself. Right, hit yourself. And they tell you, go over there and hit yourself in the face. Boom. Hit yourself hard. Boom. Now go get a bat and hit yourself with it. Boom. Now go get a hammer and hit the nail end of the hammer. Yeah. That's basically what the Father doing. Read on.
Like as they do yet this day until my chosen.
Like as until this day they do until my own.
Like as they do yet this day until my chosen.
What's the chosen precept?
That's
Isaiah 48.
Yeah, Isaiah 48.
I would go to 48 and 12. You can go to 45. You can go 44 and 1. 44 and 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel whom I have chosen. So we know that, like you said, like they're doing to my chosen, like they're doing to Israel today, man. Right? Read on.
So will I do also, and recompense in their bosom.
Like they doing to us, what the Father say?
And will recompense in their bosom.
He gonna do it to them, man. Like they got us out here killing each other, Jake against Jake. It's gonna be Amalek against Russia. It's gonna be China against Japan. It's gonna be Esau against Africa, Ham, Egyptian. He gonna do the same thing to them, how they got us fighting each other. Read on.
Thus saith the Lord God, my right hand shall not spare the sinner.
Who is the right hand of the Father?
Christ.
He said, who won't spare them?
Christ.
My right hand won't spare them, man. Come on, man. These are precepts to show you. The King is coming back. The Most High sending Christ back, man. He said, my right hand will not spare who?
The sinner.
He won't spare the sinners. So you wicked Negroes that want to be involved in this world, this kingdom, you won't get spared either, man. You gonna get that. You gonna get it back in blood by you too. That's what he's doing. Read on.
And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
What are we talking about? Shedding innocent blood among the earth, man. That's what these heathen nations are doing, man. And that's what our own people are doing, man. They're shedding innocent blood upon this earth, man. And the Most High God said he's not going to let Christ spare that. Christ ain't going to spare that, man. You're going to get it, man. You're going to have to. Go to Jeremiah 26 and 11. But by blood, man.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 26, verse 11.
Give a little account of Jeremiah, how the people want to kill Jeremiah, man. Read.
Then spake the priests and the prophets unto the princes and to all the people, saying, this man is worthy to die.
Damn, he worthy to die. What he do?
For he had prophesied against this city.
He did what?
For he had prophesied against this city, as ye have heard with your ears.
He said, man, this dude ready. He's ready to die, man. He's worthy of death. This is what our own people was doing to Jeremiah, man. Because he prophesied. What we doing? We out there prophesying against America, right? For that, they say we worthy of death, man. But this is the same thing that trickled down amongst our people, man. Jeremiah was already in prison. They already put him in prison for nothing. Now they talking about, well, shit, we need to go and kill him. He prophesied against our nation, man. We know.
Then spake Jeremiah unto all the princes and to all the people, saying
what?
The Lord sent me to prophesy against this house.
So why did Jeremiah prophesy against the city?
The Lord sent me.
Because the Lord sent him to do it, man. Like we said, when these people, they hate us, they really hate who? They really hate now with God, man. Because we ain't doing nothing but the will of the Father, man. We just doing obedient. We just being obedient. It ain't like I wrote the Bible. It ain't like I wrote Psalms. I didn't write Jeremiah. Don't shoot the messenger, man. They want to, though. First thing you got to pull up, hey, don't shoot the messenger, but God said you can't wear them pants, sister. Don't shoot the messenger, brother, but God said you can't bow your head, man. Don't shoot the messenger, brother, but you got to love your neighbor, man, your brother, man. You got to love your brother. You can't hate your brother, man. But they do. They love to. But he said, the Most High sent me. I didn't come here for my own vain glory. I came here because the Father sent me. Read on.
The Lord sent me to prophesy against this house and against this city. All the words that ye have heard.
So all the words y'all heard, they really coming from the Father, man. I'm just a ambassador for the Father. I'm just a spokesman for my God, man. Read on.
Therefore, now amend yourselves in your doings and obey the voice of the Lord your God.
So all he was doing was trying to get the city back in obedience, but people don't like what obedience. People don't like truth. Nah, nigga, don't come tell me my sin. Speak what? What kind of words they want to hear? Smooth thing. Just tell me something good, man. Don't come over here and tell me that I need to stop smoking and drinking all this. No, don't tell me that. Right? Read on.
And the Lord will repent him of the evil that he had pronounced against you. As for
so he said, if you stop doing what you're doing, the Lord will repent the evil that he got up on you. But you got to stop doing what you're doing. You got to stop your wickedness. Read on.
As for me, behold, I am in your hands.
So what?
Do with me and seem me good and meet unto you.
So Jeremiah said, well, guess what? Y'all already got me in prison. So I'm in y'all hands. Do what you gonna do. But I just told y'all who sent me. Don't forget, I just told y'all who sent me. Remember that. Who sent me? Remember that. Read on.
But know ye for certain.
But he said, but know ye what?
For certain.
But know you once. Say, man, boy, cutting people up in this Bible, man. But just know this, and know this as a fact. What they say is, you threatening me? Nah, this is a promise. Negro, this is a promise. Read.
That if ye put me to death.
If you touch me and put me to death, what?
Ye shall surely bring innocent blood upon yourselves.
That's what we do as a nation of people, man. That's what we out there in the street corners telling them, man. Brother, we not going to start the fight. I might have to put my hands on you. You put your hands on me, but I ain't going to start it. If you want to kill me, just know I'm speaking the word of God, man. So if you do that, you shed innocent blood. And what did Proverbs 6 and 17 say? 3, he said 6 things I hate. And what was one of those things he hate? Shed innocent blood. We know.
And upon this city.
And
upon the inhabitants thereof.
Read on.
For of a truth, the Lord has sent me unto you to speak all these words in your ears.
Read on.
Then said the princes and all the people unto the priests.
What they say?
And to the prophets.
What?
This man is not worthy to die.
See, sometimes you got to put a Negro in remembrance, man. Sometimes you got to give it to him how they say, man, I came for the Father, man. Don't forget, but be for certain. Then you threatening us now, it's a promise. But it's not from me, it's from the Father. Now they got their act together. Now they got their minds right. Nah, you know what, man? This dude ain't worth of death. Nah, go let him go, man. Just like that, man. Let him go, man. Unlock the damn chain. Get him off of him, man. Take the cuffs off of him, man. Open the damn prison house, man. I said he ain't worth it. Because you got to put it in remembrance sometime. Y'all don't know who sent me? I come from the King, man. The one true God, man. The Lord of Lords, man, the Ancient of Days sent me, man. Then sometimes people get their mind. That's why we have to teach them. Just so happen that they get their mind right and understand who the hell sent us, man. Just what are y'all doing out here? I'm coming out here to give you a promise from the Father, from the Maker himself. What old boy Players Club say? Let me out this. I'm going to get them myself. You look at God like, what? What Negroes love to say? Oh, man, I don't believe in Christ. I'm going straight to the Father. And then the Father said, let me get them myself. Look at us. It's on. Shit, it's on. If you forget, it's on. I mean, you don't want to hear that. You better go and let the Father send Christ down here. Because the Father don't know no wrong. All he knows is righteousness. So you better want to get that mediator, man. You gonna give him yourself, big dog? Shh. Feel sorry for your mother. What you say about my? I'm just telling you, brother. I feel sorry. You said it, I didn't. Read 16 again.
Verse 16 from the top. Then said the princes and all the people unto the priests and to the prophets, this man is not worthy to die. For he has spoken to us in the name of the Lord our God.
See, we got to put it in their mind sometimes. And whoever that was, they got their act right. They said, well, I'm not going to be the one that do it. Show you who else tried to get their mind right, too. Go to Matthew right quick. 27:17. Show you somebody else who tried to get their mind right, man. Right quick. Get some understanding, get some act right real quick. Just hope that the Lord have a little favor on you, Lord. Just have a little grace on me, Father. Who else try to get some act right? 27:17.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 27 and verse 17. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate,
Pontius Pilate, man, remember.
Pilate said unto them, whom will ye that I will release unto you? Barabbas or Yahushua, which is called Christ.
So Pilate was like, so who y'all want to release? Y'all want me to give y'all Barabbas or y'all want Christ? Which one? I'm capable of giving y'all whichever one y'all want. Which one y'all want? Who y'all want? Read on.
For he knew that for the envy they had delivered him. When he was set down on the judgment seat, his wife said unto him, saying, have thou nothing to do with that just man?
Say, Pontius Pilate's wife said, say, man, don't you know? Be wise so you don't mess with that just man over there. You better go and give him Christ and let Barabbas stay in that thing. Don't you mess with that just man. Right, I'll read.
For I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him.
Man, she knew the power of the Most High God the Father, man. She said, I suffered many things just in a dream. Right? Leave him alone. Read.
But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus.
But the chief priests and the elders. That's why we say these old men, these wicked Negro, these old the elders, man, they the failures, man. But they persuaded Pilate, man. Man, give us Barabbas, man. Forget Christ, man. Read on.
The governor answered and said unto them, whether the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said Barabbas.
So they said, so which one of the two now? I'm tired of playing games. Who y'all want? Christ or Barabbas? They said, we want Barabbas. Read on.
The Pilate said unto them, what shall I do with Yahushua?
Now, that's right. Read it again.
Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then with Yahushua, which is called Christ? They said unto him, let him be crucified.
They all said unto him. Not some of them. Not just they. They all said unto him, let him die. Let him be crucified, man. Read on.
And the governor said,
what?
Why? What evil have you done?
He's like, damn, y'all want me to kill him, man? What have you done? Y'all say y'all want Barabbas, but then y'all want me to kill this man? Wow, what have you done? Read on.
What evil had he done? But they cried out the more, saying, let him be crucified.
So did they say what evil he had been done? Kill him. What he done? Kill him, man. Kill him. That nigga telling the truth, man. Kill him. They can't find nothing Christ did wrong, man. But they wanted him crucified because he was out there what? Turn their butts up with the scripture, man. Turn the scribes and Pharisees' butts up. Turn the elders up. What he done wrong? Kill him. Just kill him, man. Just get him out of here, man. Read on.
When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but rather a tumult was made.
Well, a tumult was made. What's the tumult? An angry gathering. So a lot of people. Pilate was like, look, man, y'all tripping. Y'all want to kill this man, but why? An angry gathering come around and saying what?
He took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying
what?
I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye too.
And what he tell them?
See ye too.
Shit. Blood ain't on my hands, man. See ye to that. The angry multitude, tumult, y'all will come. Negroes, they try to get their mind right. Even Pilate tried to get his mind right. That's what we out here doing this for, man. So hopefully some brothers and sisters will wake up and get their damn minds right, man. Right? He said, man, I'm washing my hand. I ain't did nothing, man. Say. But let's see, read 25, though. You know, we're going down. Because they were bold. These were bold Jakes, man. What they say?
Verse 25. Then answered all the people and said,
what they say?
His blood be on us.
Don't worry about it. He ain't got to be on you. It's on us. It's on us.
And our children.
And our children. See, man, say. So why y'all think generation we going to curse? We was them same people. For people to love to say, I wouldn't kill Christ, man. You was probably the same ones, man. Just hopefully you get your mind right, man. And change your actions right now. Repent. And pray to the Father. Because it ain't got to be on you. It's on us and our children. And what's on us and our children right now? Them damn curses, man. Jake Bold, man. Like I said, every idle word you going to give account for when it comes down for Judgment Day, man. Every idle word, man. Read 26.
Verse 26. Then released he Barabbas unto them. And when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified.
So they went on and got Barabbas, and they gave Yahushua to be what? Crucified, man. Go to 1 Samuel 19. We'll get into this account. This little reading right here, man. Show y'all this account. They ain't got much out of that, man. 1 Samuel 19 and 1. Hold on right quick. But before we go there, y'all hold it. Let's go to the apocrypha. We'll go to 1 Maccabees 11-21. Hold that, because we're gonna come right back to that. We gotta get this account, show you that these kind of people these were, man. First Maccabees 11-21.
Book of First Maccabees, chapter 11, verse 21. Then certain ungodly persons who hated their own people.
Who did what?
Who hated their own people.
This is the same people, man. Oh, we go. That blood gonna be on us. Certain ungodly persons who hate their own people, man. That's what kind of thing we got in this world right now. We hate our own kind. Love you some Esau. Love you some little Chinese little boy. But hate your own people, man. What they do?
Went unto the king.
And what?
And told him that Jonathan besieged the tower.
Bunch of hating people, man. That's what kind of people y'all, man. Went and told on them, man. They went and told on Jonathan, man. Ungodly people, man. They went to the king at that time and told, man, Jonathan trying to get down. That's just like us, man. Wicked Negroes, man. Do everything for the other nation. Just like at these jobs. Well, you know how many wicked Negroes go and tell on you, man? You don't even know it. You're over there working, doing your own job. You got your earbuds in at work. You got your hoodie on so they can't see you. You been doing good all day. Nobody saw you. You working, jamming your little music. Yeah, here come your own people. You know you ain't supposed to have that earbud. Are you a manager? No, I just started yesterday. Well, get the hell away from me, bro. 10 minutes later, you said, manager, hey, come around. Let me see your ear. You're like, what's up, man? What's up, man? Yeah, let me see your ear. You can get a box. So I'm telling you, this is what I did. Get a box. I turn around, put the box on the belt, and I threw the thing out my ear. Huh? What's up, man? Looking around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm one up on you. You hating Negro, but y'all, what's up? This what kind of people we got in our nation, man. Working with my earbud all day. I'm chilling, ain't bothering nobody. I'm going hard, scanning left and right. At the end of the day, some wicked old lady come, you know you can't have that earbud in your ear. Yeah. Oh, you a man? No, I just, damn, you get away from me. I mean, I ain't to the level, I'm looking at like, go get your earbud. Go jam you some Johnny Taylor or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. 10 minutes later, here come the man. I'm sure trying to see your ear. I'm like, what's up, Bob? I'm smart, though. I pick up that box real quick, throw it on the desk. Boom, the belt on this side, he on this side. You can't see him. Hit that ear right quick, that damn bud come out. Boom, what's up? What's up? What you mean? Go ahead. Yeah, I know. Wicked, but they wicked people, man. Certain ungodly person who hated their own people, man. Damn, but I'm gonna tell on me. People hate their own kind, man. Let's go to Samuel right now, first time. Like I said, that's my experience, man. Yeah, read that, Corey. You gonna get Second Kings 8.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 19, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And Saul spake to Jonathan, his son, and to all his servants, that they should kill David.
So here goes Saul. We already know. We had different accounts. Saul wanted to kill David, man. So now went to his son. Told his son, yeah, man, we need to off David. Read.
But Jonathan, Saul's son, delighted much in David.
But Jonathan did what?
Delighted much in David.
But Jonathan like, man, I like David, man. What David did does? I like David. David ain't did nothing wrong. Read on.
And Jonathan told David, saying, Saul, my father, seeketh to kill thee. Now therefore, I pray thee, take heed to thyself until the morning, and abide in a secret place.
So Jonathan did righteously, man. He went and told David, look, man, my wicked ass father trying to kill you, man. I don't know, man. David said, why, man, I don't know, man. I told him I cut for you, though. So I'm going to tell you, man, go and get away right quick, because he's trying to get you. Read up.
And hide thyself, and I will go out and stand beside my father in the field where thou art, and I will commune with my father of thee, and what I see, that I will tell thee.
So, Jonathan had a plan. He was like, look, I'm going to go out to the field. I'm really going to manipulate my father into thinking that I don't see you, but I really do. But I'm going to tell him that I don't see you. He put it up on me to try to kill you.
And Jonathan spake good of David unto Saul his father.
And said unto him what?
And said unto him, let not the king sin against his servant, against David, because he had not sinned against thee, and because his works have been to thee, or to thee, thee were very good.
So it's not like, Father, man, don't kill David, man. You don't want to shed innocent blood on the servant, man, of the father. Man. He ain't did nothing but show good works toward us, man. Read on.
For he did put his life in his hand, and slew the Philistine.
Who was that Philistine he slew? He slew Goliath for us. Little old David, man. He put his life on the line for us, man. Went up there, stepped up, picked up that pebble, and bam! Yeah. He put his life on the line. Read on.
And the Lord wrought a great salvation for all Israel.
And for him doing that, he brought great salvation on us as a whole, Father. So Jonathan tell him, read on.
Thou sawest it.
What did he tell him?
Thou sawest it.
It ain't like you didn't see it. You was right there. You saw the big Goliath fall. You was right there. You saw it, man. Read on.
And didst rejoice.
And you was caught. Yeah. Now you want to kill him? He just went up there and killed the dude with the rock. You over there doing the two-step. You over there gigging. Yeah, my boy, David, my boy. And then you want to kill him for nothing. Doesn't like remember, man. Read on.
Wherefore then, wilt thou sin against innocent blood?
What kind of blood?
Innocent blood.
We already know. Will you sin blood what?
To slay David without a
To
cause.
slay David without a cause, man. Jonathan was in the spirit, man. He was really in the spirit, man. Read on.
And Saul hearkened unto the voice of Jonathan. And Saul swore.
And what did Saul do?
And Saul swore.
Remember this, man. Remember verse 6. What did Saul do?
And Saul swore.
He hearkened to Jonathan's words, and he swore to what?
As the Lord liveth, he shall not be slain.
He swore to Jonathan, I don't leave David alone. Read on.
And Jonathan called David, and Jonathan shewed him all those things. And Jonathan brought David to Saul, and he was in his presence, as in time past.
So now, after Saul done swore to him, I'm not going to touch him. That's David. Jonathan went and got David, brought him back. Yeah, man, you know, my father, he do good now. Right? I had to show him a little bit. I had to get him to remember, put him in remembrance of what you done did, man, all the work you done did upon us in Israel. Boom, come on back. Read on.
And there was war again. And David went out.
So they had another war around this time. And David, you know, he was a warrior. He went out, you know.
And fought with the Philistines. And slew them with a great slaughter.
Went and prevailed again, you know.
And they fled from him.
Read.
And an evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul.
But what came upon Saul?
Evil spirit.
That's why we got to make sure we get the evil spirits out of here. Because the same evil spirit was on who?
Saul.
But what chapter we went into earlier? Cain. That same evil spirit was on Cain. Which comes from who? Esau. That's why they gotta go. That same evil spirit was on Cain as it was because Esau has that same evil spirit. That's why they gotta go, man. So after Saul already said, I'm chilling, I ain't gonna touch him. An evil spirit came on Saul.
As he sat in his house with his
javelin. You know, one of them long spears, you know what I'm talking about? One of them long spears, you know. They had that javelin because when they run and throw the javelin. It's like a long spear. So Saul in the house, David in the crib, evil spirit that came on Saul, he got his javelin in his hand and what?
And David played with his hand.
Read on.
And Saul sought to smite David, even to the wall, with the javelin.
Now, what did Saul swear in 6? He not go kill him as long as the Lord liveth. But when that evil spirit of Esau came on, what did he do? Broke his covenant, just like Esau, man. Each and every time, man. That's why these wicked king nations can't go to the kingdom. Because they gonna swear, oh man, on the Father, on the Son, I'm not gonna tell, I'm good. I'm gonna do what y'all say do. I'm in submission of you. Sooner or later, that evil spirit is gonna come upon them again, man. It was from the Lord, that's right. Because the Lord had to show them. Negro, they got evil spirit, I'm gonna have to show you. Right? That's right now. Because we get complacent. Like in this kingdom right now, what do we got? Complacent with Esau. Oh, they gave me a job. I make $28 an hour. Y'all got a big house. I got 4 cars. Negro don't matter. They still conspiring on to get your butt out of here. Read on.
But he slipped away out of Saul's presence.
But he had the Father, the Spirit on him. He slipped out of Saul's presence. And what?
And he smote the javelin into the wall. And David fled and escaped that night.
So he threw the javelin at David. David out of there. Oh, dipping. Oh, can't see me. Riding on 3. Candy paint. Wood grain TV. Boom, can't see me. I'm gone. He had the Father with him. Read on.
Saul also sent messengers unto David's house to watch him and to slay him in the morning.
And what?
And
Michelle,
David's wife, told him, saying, if thou save not thy life tonight, tomorrow thou shalt be slain.
So now David's wife told him, look, man, you need to watch out because Saul's still trying to kill you. Read on.
So Michelle let David down through a window, and he went and fled and escaped.
All praise. Read on.
And Michelle took an image.
So I want y'all to remember this. Because everything that happens, man, it ain't nothing new under the sun, y'all. Y'all think about these movies and all this stuff that happens, man. This stuff happened because of things in the Bible. Read this. Read 13 again. I said Michelle, but it could be Michelle. I just said Michelle.
And Michelle took an image and laid it in the bed.
She took an image. Now, remember what she did in 12? She let David escape out of a house, out of a window, right? But now she done went into the bed and put an image in the bed where David sleep. Read on.
And put a pillow of goats.
And put a what?
And put a pillow of goat's hair.
So now it's looking like it's David's body in the bed, right? Right? Read on.
For his boast.
For his boast.
And covered it with a coat.
With a cloth.
And when Saul sent messengers to take David, she said, he is sick.
She said, oh, he's sick, man. He in bed, man. He's sick. Read on.
And Saul sent the messengers again to see David, saying, bring him up to me in the bed, that I may slay him.
So Saul like, man, bring the bed. Bring the whole bed. Y'all go get the bed. Go get that. I got to get him out of here. Read on.
And when the messengers were come in, behold, there was an image in the bed.
Read on.
With a pillow of goat's hair for his boast.
Read on.
And Saul said unto Michelle, why hast thou deceived me so, and sent away mine enemy, that he is escaped? And Michelle answered Saul, he said unto me, let me go. Why should I kill thee?
Man, so Michelle was like, shit. They were like, man, let me get out of here before I kill this nigga. Putting fear in Saul now. Let him know, but David never wanted to kill Saul, right? It was always Saul wanting to kill David. But just think about that account, man, because all these movies, how many times have you seen a movie and you seen somebody act like they in bed and they done put the pillows and stuff, line them up, making them seem like all these things come out the Bible, man. Like I was saying last night, everything reverts back to we are the salt of the earth, man. Everything that we do, man, they try to take and want to do for themselves, man. Right? Let's go to Psalm 137:9. Read Kings 8:12. 2 Kings 8:12.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 8 and verse 12. And Hazel said, why weepest my Lord? And he answered, because I know the evil that thou wilt do unto the children of Israel.
Now this is Hazel, man, talking to the Syrians, man, right? And he was there, they were like, Hazel, why you weeping? He said, because I know the wickedness of these other nations, man. Read.
The stronghold wilt thou set on fire.
What kind of hold they got on us?
Their strongholds wilt thou set on fire.
The stronghold on us is strong, man. Read on.
And their young men will slay. And their young men wilt thou slay with the sword. And will dash their children and rip up their women with child.
So Hazel was saying that these other nations, they gonna do this to us. I know them. I know the strongholds they got on them. He said they're gonna do what? They're gonna put fire. The young men will slay with the sword and will dash their children and rip their women with child. So the other nations gonna do this. What that sound like? Let's go to the flip side. Go to Psalm 137:9. Now remember that scripture. It said that young men will slay with the sword and will dash their children. Hazel said, this is what the Syrians gonna do, man. Right? So now when it's our time, let's see what's going on.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Remember who?
The children of Edom.
Let's go David again. Remember the children of Edom. Read on.
And the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Like Hazel said, they was raising it. They was slaying the children. They were dashing against stone, killing women with child, pregnant women. Remember them though. Read on.
O daughter of Babylon.
Oh,
O daughter of Babylon.
Read on.
Who art to be destroyed.
Read on.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. We ought to be happy that they gonna get this back, man. Read on.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Ain't that sound like the same thing Hazel said that them Syrians were gonna do? He said, I know them. They said, why your countenance sad, Hazel? He said, because I know these mugs. I know he's in Memphis, man. I know what they're capable of doing. I know that they'll kill our women and with children that's pregnant. I know that they'll dash our little ones. I know that they'll slay us, man. So David is saying, remember that, Father, don't forget them. Happy shall we be when we get to dash their little ones against the stone, man. Come on, man. Come here, little Scott. Come here, man. Nah. Bring him here. Why last year, lad? Come on here. Bring him here. Scott. Bam. Yeah. All praises, man. Yeah. What's another white boy name? Butch. Scott. Butcher. Bring all of them. I don't care what their names is. You know what I'm saying? I like Tanner. That's a real Edomite right there. Tanner, you ain't never seen it. Connor, that's right. Come here, Billy. Connor. Come here, little Tanner. Yeah, come here. Tom.
Billy,
you're right. Get all of them. Bring them all over here, and we go dash their little bust to the stone. But you got to be happy with that, man. Because Hazel was giving you a count. They're going to do the same thing to you, man. That's why they got to go. But the Most High said they're going to get it back in blood. That's why we got to dash them against the stone, man. They got to get that same thing back. Happy. Read 8 again.
Verse 8 from the top. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
You're supposed to be happy for that, man. You got to accept that, man. It's supposed to be by blood, man. Let's get this last precept before we get the law. 2 Andrew chapter 7, verse 56.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 56.
Bring it out.
For while we live and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
All this iniquity that these jakes out here doing, they are not considering that they're going to have to pay for this thing after death, man, with an everlasting burn, man. Read on.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
So Esau, they not regarding that they're going to have to pay for this thing. They think they're getting away right. Even the wicked people of our own nation, they're not considering that they go out to pay for this thing, man, with an everlasting burn. Esau not realizing they going to pay with 1,000 years and then be cut off forever, man. Like we said in Joel 3:19, they're going to be desolate, man. Read on.
That if he be overcome, he shall suffer, as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
All praise, read on.
For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying
what?
Choose thee life, that thou mayest live.
Choose thee life. What scripture is that? All praise. Choose thee life. He said that Moses said, Deuteronomy 30:19, he told you, choose this day life, man. Right? Read on.
Nevertheless, they believe him not.
What did they do?
They believe not him.
We out there on the street corners and they don't believe us. What's the word they love to say? They think fat meat ain't what? They think it ain't greasy. It ain't easy being cheesy, man. Like Chuck to say. Read on.
Nor yet the prophets after him.
They didn't believe Moses, nor the prophets after him, man. They didn't want to believe Jeremiah, Isaiah, Joseph. They don't want to believe none of them, man. Caleb. Read on.
No, nor me, which have spoken unto them, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction.
Read that again.
That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be the joy over them that are persuaded to salvation. 61 is tough. That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction. Why are we worried about Lapuk and them getting out of here, man? That's less wickedness on the planet. Why are we worried about taking Esau with us to the kingdom? That's less wickedness on the planet, man. Ain't no heaviness with their destruction. But it shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation. We ought to be joyous in this occasion, man. That the Most High gonna get it back in blood with them, man. Not by nothing else but by blood, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Let's get Deuteronomy 30:19 for the law, man. We thank brothers and sisters for tuning in tonight, man. We hope y'all got some edification tonight. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please subscribe so that you can get our Monday night classes, Wednesday night classes, Friday night classes, as well as Sabbath morning classes. We always say thanks and big ups to brothers and sisters. Give them to GoFundMe and the Cash App, man.
That money is being greatly used. Don't look at it. I made sure I didn't look at it. The GoFundMe and the Cash App, man, that money is being greatly used for the nation, man. Like we said, we're trying to get down there to Houston to deal with our brothers' Wi-Fi. With them coming up here, man, we got to return that favor. Like we said, man, keep pushing this truth, brothers and sisters. Have an ear to hear, man. Don't push this truth away, or you're going to get what the heathen going to get, man. And the Most High going to get it by what? By blood, man. Let's get this law and get out of here. Deuteronomy 30 and 19.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19.
Statute.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
So the Most High says before you, life and death. This is your two choices you got. People love to say they got free will. You got two choices. You got life and death, and which is what? Read on.
Blessing and cursing.
Which is blessings or cursing. Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15, or Deuteronomy 28, 15 through what? 68. Way more curses than blessings. You got two choices, man. Read on.
Therefore, choose life.
What did Moses tell him?
Therefore, choose life.
Same thing we just read in first Esdras, man. Second Esdras, like that's what I'm talking about. Brothers be on it, man. I gotta have that help sometime, man. Just like we read in second Esdras chapter 7, man. He said, therefore, choose what?
Choose life. That both thou and thy seed may live.
And you're not choosing life just for you. You're choosing life also for the next generation to come. We're gonna see. Our prayers to the Father, man, for giving us His word tonight. Like we said, we hope brothers and sisters got some edification. Keep feeding your spirit, man. We thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Y'all got anything out? With that, say shalom. Shalom, Israel.